The Simpsons is loaded with hidden gems that only the sharpest of fans catch. From clever name mashups to Easter eggs in video games, these subtle details add extra layers of humor. You think you've spotted them all? Here are 10 Easter eggs you definitely don't want to miss. Starting with the show's iconic opening sequence, there's a hidden detail that reflects real-world parenting costs. In The Simpsons, there is a fun Easter egg in the opening credits that many people might miss. When baby Maggie gets stand at the grocery store checkout, the register shows a price. In the original 1989 version, it says $847.63, which is how much it costs to raise a child each month in the US at that time. This was a funny way for creator Matt Groening to poke fun at the high cost of having kids. As the show went on, the price tag changed. In later episodes, when Maggie is scanned, the total goes up from $243.26 to $486.52, showing how much more expensive having a baby can be. And in a Halloween special, the register even flashes 666, a spooky touch. This running joke is a clever way to remind us all about the cost of raising children while keeping things funny and light. Moving from price tags to classroom nostalgia, this mysterious number connects the show to its creator's educational roots. Now, if you are a Simpsons fan, you've probably noticed the mysterious A113 popping up all over the place. At first glance, it might seem like just another random number, but it is actually a pretty cool Easter egg with a hidden meaning. A113 is the classroom number at the California Institute of the Arts, where many of the show's animators and creators study. It is their way of giving a little nod to their school days. What's fun is that A113 isn't just in one episode, it appears all over The Simpsons. You can spot it on license plates, street signs, and in the background of different scenes. It is a clever shout out to the animators' roots, and it's not just exclusive to The Simpsons. You'll find it in other animated shows too, like Family Guy and Toy Story. So next time you catch A113, you'll know it's more than just a number. It's a special nod to the world of animation. Shifting from animation school references to Broadway theater, one character's secret past reveals an unexpected artistic side. Principal Skinner's connection to Les Miserables is one of The Simpsons Easter eggs that is both clever and hilarious. If you look closely at Skinner's full name, it is revealed to be Seymour Butts. But wait, because there's more. In one episode, we find out that he had a secret childhood love for the musical Les Miserables. In a flashback, we see a young Skinner participating in a Les Miserables play where he is playing the role of a French revolutionary. This reference is a cheeky nod to the 1980s Broadway hit, which is famous for its deep themes of justice, redemption, and revolution. It is also funny because Skinner, who is often seen as the strict, no-nonsense principal, has this surprising past with musical theater, which doesn't exactly fit his tough persona. It's a great example of how The Simpsons blends pop culture references with character development, showing us a whole new side of Skinner. From musical theater to ancient literature, our beloved patriarch shares more than just a name with classical poetry's greatest hero. Homer Simpson's name is a fun little Simpsons Easter egg that ties into classic literature. He shares his name with Homer, the ancient Greek poet who wrote the Odyssey. In this epic, Odysseus, Homer's hero, goes on an incredible journey full of challenges and clever tricks. While Homer Simpson isn't exactly a hero in the traditional sense, he certainly does find himself in his own wild and often ridiculous adventures. Just like Odysseus, Homer Simpson gets himself into tricky situations, and his way out is often a mix of luck, wit, and a bit of stubbornness. The comparison is a clever nod by the show to the classic hero's journey, adding a bit of depth to Homer's character. It is a subtle connection that makes the show even richer, blending ancient literature with modern-day comedy. Pretty clever, right? Trading epic poetry for explosive action, this recurring character represents an entire fictional film franchise all within the show. Now, if you are a Simpsons fan, you've probably caught the action-packed McBain character, who pops up every so often. What's fun is that McBain isn't just a side character. He is actually a hidden reference to a fake action movie within the show. McBain is the star of a totally over-the-top action film filled with explosions, cheesy one-liners, and tons of ridiculous stunts. It's like The Simpsons created an entire action movie just for a joke. The best part? The McBain movie is never fully shown. It's just hinted at in various episodes, leaving fans to laugh at the ridiculousness of it all. McBain is a total parody of classic 80s action heroes like Arnold Schwarzenegger with all of the tough guy bravado. It is a clever way for The Simpsons to poke fun at action films, all while slipping in some hidden humor for the viewers to enjoy. Beyond fictional characters, the creator himself left a personal signature hidden in plain sight on the show's main character. If you have ever noticed the MG on Homer Simpson's head, you are not imagining things. It is a fun little Easter egg that is actually a nod to the Simpsons creator Matt Groening. The letters stand for his initials and are cleverly placed on Homer's bald spot. It's as if Groening has signed the show in the most subtle way possible. The funny part is that Groening has said that Homer's bald head was his way of signing the show without needing a big flashy signature. It is a quirky detail that makes the show feel even more personal, like a secret little stamp from the creator himself. So the next time you spot those MG initials on Homer, you'll know it's a little shout out to the genius behind the show. It's these small touches that make The Simpsons even more special. Now, when we are examining character details, even the most divine figure in Springfield gets a unique physical trait that sets him apart. In The Simpsons, most characters have 4 fingers, but God stands out with 5 fingers and toes. It is a subtle detail, but it is a clever way of showing that God is, well, a little more divine than the rest of the gang. This extra finger thing adds a humorous touch, highlighting that God isn't just another character, he's the big guy, and his hands are different. It's little details like this that make The Simpsons so special. The show always blends humor with deeper meanings, even in the smallest of moments. So while most characters are rocking their regular 4 fingers, God gets an extra one to make sure that we know he's not just anyone. Keep an eye out for him next time he shows up. This funny little Easter egg is one of the many ways The Simpsons adds personality to its character. Speaking of attention to detail, the show's creators included a cheeky message, specifically for eagle-eyed fans like ourselves. In The Simpsons, the chalkboard gags are a fun way to add humor right from the start. One of the funniest ones reads, "If you are reading this, you have no life." It is a clever jab at the obsessive fans who freeze frame every episode to catch all the hidden details. The show is poking fun at how dedicated viewers are to spotting Easter eggs and references. This gag is The Simpsons' way of laughing at itself. The show knows it has a huge fan base that loves to dig deep into every little detail. By putting this phrase on the chalkboard, the creators show that they are in on the joke, adding a playful, self-aware twist. It's just another example of how The Simpsons mixes humor with a bit of clever commentary, keeping us entertained while also making us smile at our own over-the-top fandom. From self-referential humor to Hollywood homage, this character's name cleverly combines entertainment industry legends. In The Simpsons, name mashups are a fun and clever way to slip in some hidden humor. One of the best examples is the character Wally Kogan. His name is a playful mix of 2 entertainment giants, Walt Disney and Steven Spielberg. Wally comes from Walt Disney, the man behind Disney, and Kogan is a nod to George Lucas, who worked closely with Spielberg. Wally Kogan appears in the episode The Springfield Connection, where he's a parody of the big shots in Hollywood. Here is the creator of a fictional TV show, and his name mashup is a funny way to combine 2 legendary figures in film and animation. Now, the little reference is just another example of how The Simpsons cleverly blend humor with pop culture, paying tribute to the icons that shape the entertainment world, all while keeping us laughing. Finally, extending beyond the TV screen, even The Simpsons video game included seasonal surprises that change throughout the year. In The Simpsons Hit and Run, there is a fun little detail that many players might miss. The menu screens actually change depending on the time of year, thanks to the system's internal clock. For example, during Easter, the menu might feature Easter egg, and around Halloween, you'll see spooky designs. It is a clever touch that adds a bit of seasonal flair to the game. This holiday-themed feature is a hidden gem for players who enjoy spotting all the small detail. It is a nice way to keep the game feeling fresh and fun throughout the year, with a little festive twist each time you play. These small, yet thoughtful touches show just how The Simpsons mixes creativity and humor, turning even the menu screens into something to look forward to. Did you spot any of these Easter eggs while watching The Simpsons? Let us know your favorite hidden details in the comments and share this with fellow fans. Happy exploring!